In today's video, I will analyze the poem The Chimney Sweeper by William Blake through a Marxist perspective. I will select any 5 points of Marxism and I will analyze the poem using these points. So first we will have a look at the poem. The Chimney Sweeper. When my mother died, I was very young by William Blake. When my mother died, I was very young, and my father sold me while at my tongue. Could scarcely cry, weep, 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 weep. So his chimneys I sweep, and in suit I sleep. There's little Tom Dacre, who cried when his head, that curled like a lamb's back, was shaved. So I said, Hush, Tom, never mind it, for when your head's bare, you know that the soot cannot spoil your white hair. And so he was quiet, and that very night, as Tom was sleeping, he had such a sight that thousands of sweepers, Dick, Joe, Ned, and Jack, were all of them locked up in coffins of black. And by came an angel who had a bright key, and he opened the coffins and set them all free. Then down a green plain, leaping, laughing they run, and wash in a river and shine in the sun. Then naked and white, all their backs left behind, they rise upon clouds and spot in the wind. And the angel told Tom, if he would be a good boy, then he would have God for his father and never want joy. And so Tom awoke, and we rose in the dark, and got with our bags and our brushes to work. Though the morning was cold, Tom was happy and warm. So if all do their duty, they need not fear harm. So this was the poem. So now we will see the 5 points and we will analyze the poem through the points of Marxism. So the first point is capitalists exploit the working class by taking a huge amount of profit without any hard work. In the poem, the speaker says that he was very young when he lost his mother, when he was sold by his father, when he was still a child. This shows that how capitalists were ruling and the working classes were exploited, because of which the poor people had to sell their own children for a small amount of money. The second point is increase in use of child labor for making more profit as they were paid less. The capitalists were in search of small boys who can work for them in low wages, which would give them more profit. Maybe this was the one reason that they bought children from poor people to work for them. The small children were suitable for cleaning the chimneys, and the work is done properly. In the poem, it can be seen that the small children were mainly doing the work of cleaning the chimneys. The third point is the society is divided into two different classes, capitalists and proletariat. Proletariat means poor people. The society is divided into two different parts which can be clearly seen in the poem. One is the working class poor people who are selling their children for fulfilling their daily needs. And the other class, which is the capitalist class, is buying the same children for labor work. They want to make more profit, so they are buying children as they don't have to pay much. And the fourth point of the Marxism is the concept of family is used to pass on the property and money to the coming generation. The concept of family is also very important, which is not directly related to the poem, but we can see it in the poem. Because of the family concept, the rich people, capitalists, give away their all money and property to their children who have not done any hard work to get that money, but still they are getting it. Whereas the working classes are left on their little wages, although they are working hard. So in the poem, the poor people's children are again doing the same labor work, and the rich people's children are getting money without any hard work. And the last point of the Marxism is capitalists force their ideologies on the working class. This one is the most important point according to me because the capitalists force their ideologies on the poor people. They're forcing the ideologies on the working class. In the poem, the little boy Tom has a dream in which he sees himself first locked in the coffin and then set free by the angel. and then he was free. Then the angel tells him if he is good, then he will have God for his father. This shows the angel as capitalist, who is forcing her ideas on the little Tom who belongs to the working class, who is influenced by her words and continues to work for the capitalist. Similarly, the capitalists also influence the working class people who are forced to work for them in view to their ideologies. So this was the analysis of the poem Chimney Sweeper by William Blake through a Marxist perspective. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching our video. If you like our video, please hit that like button and subscribe our channel. And don't forget to hit that bell icon and never miss an update from our channel.